Yep, no, you read the title right. It's Robin Hood versus Benito. Let's get into it. Yeah, this isn't good. Michelino is avoiding our conflict by going after the communes and losing. And it is not who I wanted it to be. God damn it, where did he go? It kind of, you know what? It kind of looks like Batman. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video and welcome back to Equestria at War. It's been a long time since we've been on this mob. I think it's been give or take around a month. And after being away from it for so long, I don't want to play around anymore. I just want to get stuck on in. And for today's video, we are heading over to the continent of Griffonia, and we will be playing as Blackrock's Bandits. Now, the fun thing to know about Blackrock Bandits is that essentially, from what I've been told, they are basically, give or take, Robin Hood.
Lend me your ears.
They are bandits that rob for the rich to give to the people. And of course, everyone knows Benito Fevellini down here in Wing Buddy giving everyone a hard time in the south. So with that being said, before we jump into things, don't forget to, of course, click the like, click the subscribe button. I do upload here modded content every single week, so be sure to do so. And let's hop on in as Blackrock Bandits. Okay, so starting out, to make sure it's definitely Benito versus the Robin Hood Bandits, I need to make sure I choose the right path. And there are 3 different paths I can take. There is the plot against Blackrock, which basically takes us away from our bandit origin. We can go this, where we can get help from Lucy, or we can do our own way to reunite the kingdom under the crown. Or we can go this way, which is communist, and I do not know which kind of route they're going for, but it seems very aggressive and very truly communist. So with that being said, we're just going to play it safe and go down, gather tribute, and keep going for our way of banditry. So starting out, we actually have an option to intervene in a civil war happening next door. We have the Peruvian Liberation Army versus the Kingdom of Broadfield, and we can actually jump on in and take them whilst they're weak, or we can just stay what we're doing. And to be fair, I feel like I'm going to stay what I'm doing simply because I need to build up. I need to build up. I have no equipment, I have no factories, I am building slower than a snail's pace. It's drastic. So I'm just going to stay out, keep my business to myself, and I'm just going to build up, which opens up this focus here, fortify the mountains, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Also, fun little side note, by completing the focuses, I got this loot, piles of loot, and I can use this loot to get different things. So for 2, I can get stability, war support, political power, or I can get more manpower. For 5, I can get civilian factories, or I can get military factories. And then for 25 political power, I can go ahead and raid my neighbors to take more piles of loot. Oh, and we also have this as well. With, again, loot, we can hire more bandits, firearms, or go ahead and just straight up recruit mercenaries. For my sanity though, I am actually going to go ahead and do both fresh blood and divide the loot because A, I need stability because we're sitting at a minuscule 10%, and on top of that, I need loads of manpower, so I'm just going to go ahead and get both of those, please. Interesting. It seems we might not actually have our Benito versus Robin Hood franchise actually, because they're in a little bit of a civil war. We've got the Libertarian Committee standing up against him. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, but it seems to be that Benito's he's on the bit of a defensive. Also looking towards the civil war to the east, we now have what seems to be a red victory. It seems like the Pre-Weni, I can't even say this, Pre-Wenian Liberation Army, the PLC or the PLA. It seems like they are going to win against the kingdom. I don't really have much hope for good old Closao, King Closao de Kisao. I'm not holding out much hope for him. And then in terms of our own things, although I'm going through my focuses, I'm feeling really weary about this. I feel like maybe I should reroute my troops onto this border because I just have troops on my border, and even down here again with the Falcorians, I'm not feeling too secure. So time's moved on, and we now have yet another opportunity to approach our neighbors and intervene in the civil war. The Kingdom of Broadfield has asked us for help. We can put the Reds down, or we can let them win and then invite them over. Now the question is, am I prepared for this? Because according to this, they have up to 36 divisions, and I'm sat here with 15 and no equipment. I'm not too sure of those odds. But at the same time, we're supposed to be Robin Hood helping the people. Time to put the Reds in their place. You know what? I'm going to risk it for the biscuit.
Would you risk it for a chocolate biscuit?
So far, so good. We managed to get in a decent push in here, but I'm not sure how much longer Brodfeld can hold on. I just need them to keep going at it until I get this, because this is going to give me non-core manpower, and hopefully with that, I can make a bigger army and just absolutely steamroll the PLA. And it's time for yet another update. And looking at how things are, you shouldn't be surprised. We haven't won the war just yet. I've been trying to push, it's just not happening. Honestly, I'm just lucky I've managed to hold on this long, because I've only got 24 divisions and they've got somewhere between 10 to 36, so it's not looking too bright for us. However, I have been moving down my focus tree and things are looking good because, right, we've done all this, which now enables that to be removed, which is nice. I've done these parts, which has given me more units. They've also unlocked 100k of rifles, and it also loaded this, which gives me a 10% attack bonus on core territory. Now, all I have to do is finish these focuses down here, and then I can finally do Bandit Queendom of the South, which gives me loads of manpower and loads of political power. However, as a reward for completing Lawless No More, I now have this decision: societal development. Raise society development. For 100 political power, I get output plus 2.5%. Granted, the consumption goes up, but I also get monthly population, and I need that really bad as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Right, I'm going to disappear now. We're in 1011 now. Oh my god. To think, I managed to conquer this whole continent as Hippogriphia by 1018, and it's 1011 and I'm still in a war I started 10 years ago. And after many long years, we finally did it. The Proenians have finally capped. We've taken so many losses, but there's a bigger problem at heart now. As the Kaiv, the Griffiths, and the Noskasa, oh yeah, and these guys over here, the Hrendialand, they have all joined forces, and now I'm in a little bit of a pickle. Okay, I take that back. Maybe the pickle isn't so little, but we're in a bit of a situation anyway, because this has been given to the Brodfeld, but the Brodfeld just lost their territory in Kvesin. I don't know what's happening. I'm just putting these guys to go crazy and hope for the best. Yeah, this isn't good. Now, because of this whole situation, these guys have come back, and now Brodfeld have capped, and I am so widespread out with my 24 stack army. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I need to try and rush to cap these guys, and if I can cap these guys really, who is this? The Kaiv commune. Kaiv. Yeah, if I can just cap these guys real quick, I think that means all I've got to worry about would be Griffiths. I don't have to worry about Heimdall. I don't have to worry about Nos. I don't have to worry about Prin. I just have to worry about Griffiths. Oh my god, I'm literally running like a madman. You know, I guess I have lucked out, because Lake City and Widdenland and this whole blob over here literally just saved me. They all just declared on Griffiths, and it became a giant faction war, and this is what Griffiths ended up coming up against. I'm very happy that's how it panned out. I'm very lucky. I'm just hope this blob doesn't come back to bite me. And just like that, it's peacetime. Now, yes, I do have the player-led peace conferences on, but one thing is for certain: I will fight to take for what's mine, and I will be fair. Like, I'm not going to take all of the Kyiv. I'm only going to take the southwestern part of it, because that's what we took. And I would have given this back to Borderland. I mean, maybe I can release Borderland. That is something I can do. Should I? Or Brodfeld. Should I do that? Should I release them as an ally? I might do, because we did enter the war to protect them. Right, I've got no idea who Asterion's going to. Again, I'll try and be fair with this, but I don't know what the result's going to be. And that is the peace treaty. We let Brodfeld go as a puppet nation, but we didn't let them take all their land back. Lake City expanded, Widdenland expanded, Pondenhain expanded, and then I just left Asterion alone, because I don't feel like it's just worthy for Wittenland, to take all of this just because they were an ally, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to leave them be. And now that that's all done, I'm just going to go ahead and try and establish a tributary state from any of these guys. I'm going to try and build up my army, try and build up my factories, try and build up everything, and just get prepared in case. And here we go, we're in yet another situation. This time it's the Federated Parishes of Sycamon that have come knocking at our door. Luckily, we have prepared, and I am in the process of trying to build some forts, but I just need to try and drain them of their manpower, because they outdo me in number of divisions quite drastically. Okie dokie, everyone. So fast forwarding to the year 1017, we are very much in the future. I was having a hard time trying to push these guys down. I finally got some air power, and I have 0 manpower. But that kind of changed when Wingbody declared war on them. But Bicalinio is avoiding our conflict by going after the communes and losing. I'm actually really disappointed in him. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish the job here. and then try and get into Wingbody before Toulouse managed to get rid of them. And there we go, with a total of 15,000 losses to their 300,000, we managed to defeat the Sicolians. Now it's time to rush to the borders and just prepare for Wingbody, because I know they're allies with Francistria, but I don't know, I'm not banking too much. I want to get in before the communes just deal the final blow. So I'm just going to go ahead, put my troops on the border, and just prepare. I'm going to prepare, put these guys down here in the south, and just do an absolute madness. I don't know how long the justification is going to take. 70 days. I don't even know if they can live for 70 days. Oh, okay. Well, it seems like we're not going to get our Biccolini showdown. That kind of sucks. That was the whole purpose of this video, was to fight Biccolini. Is he at least in power? He's not even in power. Oh, that sucks so much. What am I supposed to call this video now? Oh, you know what? Now I've got a genuine problem against these guys now. They have really rubbed me wrong. They have truly rubbed me wrong. I'm going for them. I don't care if they're going to give me a hard time. Their divisions are probably super strong. Actually, no, thinking about that, it's probably wise I don't, huh? I'm going to go for these guys. I'm going to go for Francistria. And just like that, the war has begun. We went after Francistria, and after all, they are guaranteed by Toulouse. I don't know if I'm going to have it enough in the bank to go after them. I've just got to, you know, cross my fingers and hope for the best. But here we are. Let's just go for it. We're going to get our new improved CAS. I have my fighters in the air. I'm going to send them over to Saw Plain, and hopefully that'll be enough. Awesome, and just like that, one of them is down. The county of Francistria is done. We're going to take all that territory for ourselves. I do not mind, thank you very much. I'm now also going to go ahead and take this army and split it in half. I'm going to have half of it dedicated to this front line here, just to hold it as best as they can. I'm going to make sure it's just settled on green. And they're going to look this way. And then these guys up here, my yellow army, I'm just going to keep them doing what they do best. I want them to clear out this as soon as possible. Okay, I'm going to get a temporary leader. Eric Bluebeak will lead these guys defending. Cool. And yet another one bites the dust. This time it's the Kingdom of Spalaeos. We managed to get them to cap. I'm going to go ahead and take their territory. Thank you very much. And now the most important thing is to move back down south immediately. I'm going to move back down south. I'm going to have these guys lap here. You guys can join here. Fantastic. I have lost a few divisions in that transfer. I've lost 3 divisions, so it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. My troops in the south are also pushing, but I wish they could push just a little bit quicker. And with the remnants of Wingbody all huddled up in this nice little pocket, I'm going to clear them out once and for all and turn my head over to Toulouse. We've managed to push them into a nice little corner. It's just a matter of getting them done. I'm also in the process of playing around with a new template. So I've only just got my template because I've only just researched tanks, but on Paradox forums, I saw apparently if you've got low manpower, the best way to deal with suppression, compliance, and basically just general MP resistance template. Now, my always go-to was cavalry, but apparently cavalry are very expensive and should only be done when you have tons of manpower. Runners up, loads of people said armored cars. According to this test run that was posted on Paradox forums, yeah, apparently armored cars are nothing but a waste. But what I found on the forum was that apparently using light tanks template is both very cheap and both very efficient. So we're going to try it. And after finally getting my air power up to make a difference, I've managed to get Toulouse down to just one province, and that is Talonnonte, the capital. So I'm just going to get everyone in the vicinity and just send them all in. For CAS, I've got my strategic bombers, but I also have my actual CAS. Well, I've only got 400 of them, but they're doing enough of a job to make a difference. Send all my troops in, clean out the capital, get this job done. Right, and now it's peace treaty time. I came into this war to try and have a Robin Hood versus Mussolini, but that's clearly not happening. So I wonder if I can have a Robin Hood saves Mussolini scenario. Okay, let's take a look. I did the puppeting, and we've been left with the Wingardian Socialist Republic, and it is not who I wanted it to be. God damn it, where did he go? Okay, well, don't mind me. I couldn't save Mussolini. I couldn't have my dreams set up, so I'm very disappointed about that. But we did manage to form a big nation. It kind of, you know what? It kind of looks like Batman. If you think about it, this kind of looks like, look, do it. It's kind of Batman. Robin Hood's Blackrock, Equestria At War, Batman. Okay, I'm going to try and play around with this template really quickly and see if I can't get loads of manpower from compliance. And then if I can, I'll just build like a mega army to try and take on the Griffonians. If not, I'll just leave it be. But I'll see you in a minute. And just for the record, in case you guys are curious, I was just like, what, Anglo? I keep seeing you have like 0 manpower and then you get loads of manpower back like a couple months later. Yeah, it's because of this. I keep demanding tributary from my tribute states, right? I'm going to establish some more really quickly. And because of this, I get my loot. And then with loot, I can go ahead and do this, fresh blood, which gives me plus 11,000. And then there's also another one down here that gives me plus 10,000. That's what I've been doing to get my manpower. And honestly, that has been saving me so much. Well, looks like this is going to be the end all or be all of this playthrough because, yeah, these guys just came knocking and I was not prepared for this at all. I'm going to call in my allies for what little they matter. And I'm just going to try my best. I'm going to send my troops in and fight against them, and hopefully it comes good. Yeah, I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. This is very much a failed playthrough because Griffonia have just come through out of nowhere. I should have ended the playthrough back when we just established Batman. I just got absolutely wiped off the face of the earth. Oh my god. My troops cannot keep up. I need to... Hold on. Let me try and hold this front line. I'm probably not going to. Oh my god. This is Turkey in Kaiserreich all over again. I'm not prepared for this. I truly am not. I just, for God's sake, Griffonia, I hate you. I hate these guys. Even when I played Hippogriffia down here, it was these guys who gave me a really hard time. I despise these guys. Yep, no, we didn't last long. You guys can still see it here, right? I still have 98% stability, but they wiped me so hard, I just collapsed. Well, damn it. That's not exactly how I planned for that playthrough to go, but it went okay. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been very much a disaster playthrough. We kind of we struggled. We struggled our way through. We got successful, and I should have ended it when I should have ended it when we were successful, but I decided to push my luck, and I pushed it a little bit too far. So with that being the case, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, click the like, click the sub button, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video I do. Till then, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.